So last night I made a replay for Misumaru to farm this event stage, and it turns out she failed at about 300 runs. So let's take a look at why she failed. But before that, it's day 6 and it's almost been a week. So let's say hi to Blue Moo again. Tomorrow is the last time we'll be seeing her. We got our max limit break Misumaru yesterday and I got a nice 30 rolls on the Calindo roulette. Things are looking good. So let's take a look at how Misumaru failed the run. As I explained earlier, her last word sometimes does not kill Nittoli, but I had a backup plan which was to do 3 focus shots which should full break and kill Nittoli. However, as you can see, after 3 focus shots, Nittoli still isn't full broken, and the AI doesn't know what to do and starts using spread shots. Nittoli ends up using a spell card and killing off Misumaru. So what happened here? So yesterday I explained that the second bullet here does not have perfect accuracy. The first bullet line has sure hit, the second bullet line does not. So because the first bullet line has sure hits, and most of the bullets will hit anyway, I did not run an accuracy card, I ran Yang attack instead to maximize my chances of dealing enough damage on turn 1 to kill her off on turn 1, which would save time. But what happened in that replay was that all 4 of these bullets missed, which means that Nittoli had 1 more barrier than usual, because normally this would break 2 barriers because there's 2 bullet lines, but because the second bullet line missed entirely, so all 4 bullets, each bullet has a 1 in 4 chance to miss, and all 4 of them missed, which is a 1 in 4 to the power of 4, which is 1 in 256. So 1 in 256 of the time, or there's a 1 in 256 chance that all 4 of these bullets miss, and then Nittoli only gets 1 barrier broken instead of 2 barriers broken. That's why after 3 focus shots, which breaks 3 more barriers, Nittoli still wasn't full broken. And this is why accuracy is so important. If you don't run accuracy, stuff like this can happen. And you think 1 in 256 is a really small percentage chance, but if you do like a few hundred runs, that 1 in 256 you can easily hit that 1 in 256 and cause the run to end up failing. So the easy solution is just to put accuracy on this card. So the trade-off here is that now the second bullet line will always hit, but the first bullet line would miss out on the 2 Yang attack, which means that overall I will do less damage and I will very rarely be able to finish the run in 1 turn, but it will be more consistent and I will always kill Nittoli on the 5th turn. Of course, I could also record a 6th turn of the auto replay to include 4 turns of focus shots, and that would also work. I have to get through some pop-ups before I can do my errands. It's around 2.5 hours after server reset, so the freely spawning limited errands are available. Anyway, there's sort of a little optimization you can do with these freely spawning errands. So it has been about an hour since I started doing them, and now I'm free to go ahead and do some farming and spawn those spirit point spawn errands. So after about an hour of farming, those errands I started are now about to be completed, and I still have about an hour of a grace period where I can log in and complete those errands and start the new ones. If I didn't wait 1 hour to start farming, then I might only have like a 3 minutes window here to complete the earlier errands and before the new errands would have expired. Of course, these new errands all happen to be wood errands, but that's still good, because now, instead of having to wait 2 hours for these wood errands to expire, I only have to wait about 1 hour for them to expire because I spawned them an hour early. So this is a great way to optimize your errands if you can be bothered. My next major goal is to farm some main story cards. So this stage, or most of the main story chapters on Lunatic, they will drop a pretty good story card. So this stage, when I make it to Lunatic, it will drop a very nice story card. And in order to farm those story cards, I want to get some materials from the events in order to upgrade Misumaru, unlock her 3rd skill. And I want to max limit break Medicine, because Medicine is a great farmer for the Witch of Scarlet Dreams story card. So I'm gonna be clearing some events to unlock the Lunatic stages, and I'm also going to farm the event so I can get materials from the rare shop as well as from the event lottery, which is a great source of golden scrolls. So now Misumaru needs 20 of these Tiger and 20 of these Heaven Scrolls to reach rank 3 and probably another 20 of each to reach rank 4. So let's go to the event shop and buy out some scrolls and see how many I'm missing. So in the rare point shop, I can buy 5 of each scroll, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. In the lottery, you can use event points to get random packages of materials, and it includes some coins and spirit points as well. But usually we have enough event points to buy out the entire lottery, so there's not much randomness at all because you're buying out everything. You need to hit all 3 of the so-called jackpots from step 1 before you can move to step 2 and so on, and each step has like different types of materials. I have enough points to finish up step 7, and step 8 doesn't really have the materials that I want right now, so I can just do that later on when I have more points. So let's go back to Misumaru, and as you can see, I have enough scrolls and other materials to get her to rank 3, but it does look like I'm still short of a few materials before I can get her to rank 4 and unlock her 3rd skill, which is gonna be quite significant. So I'm missing a bunch of Tiger Scrolls, 8 Tiger Scrolls, and 5 Heaven Scrolls, and there isn't really a very good way for me to get them. Later on, you can farm scrolls from stuff like these EX stages, but I can't do those right now. I'm not powerful enough. And the event's lunatic stages do drop these scrolls as well, but it's a super low drop rate, 0.15% for each of these scrolls, so that's not really happening. What I could do is wait for the next event. So this event ends on the 15th of July, which is very soon, and then there will be new lottery and a new rare point shop, which means I can get more scrolls. Or besides that, I could also do the daily stages. So these daily stages look for scrolls. This is a very good way to get golden scrolls. And I'm almost level 70 where I can unlock the highest difficulty, so I'm gonna do some other farming and see if I can reach level 70 and unlock that last difficulty level of the daily stages. So hopefully I can get some good scrolls, and I'll get the right type of scrolls and rank up my Misumaru. So I just start some more errands and then I continue farming. But before that, I also enhanced some of these story cards, which I'm using as stat sticks. You see, I have lots of these materials now from the events lottery. The event lottery does give bronze and silver materials as well, so I can enhance these story cards and increase the amount of stats my Misumaru has. So, and I'm only gonna enhance one of each, so I have 2 Hakure Shrine Anniversary, but I'm not gonna enhance both because if I get 5 of these cards, then I'm going to most likely use the 4 additional copies to max limit break this first copy. So if I enhance the second copy and end up using it to max limit break the first copy in the future, I'm just wasting materials. Now that I've got an accuracy card on the last word and I'm pretty much level 100, it's gotten really consistent, and I went out for dinner and came back to almost 700 runs completed. I've been doing quite a bad job keeping up with errands on this account though. Anyway, I'm now level 75 and I can upgrade the shrine further. There we go, and I'm not gonna upgrade the offering box any further because if you calculate how long it takes to get back this 20,000 coins, it's pretty long, and most of the time you'll be coin capped anyway. So especially early on, later on it doesn't really matter. You have tons of coins. Early on you might not want to upgrade the offering box. And also, I'm able to do the final state, or access the final difficulty of the daily stages, which I will go ahead and do. And hopefully I will get some scrolls, which I need to get the correct type of scrolls. I tapped too fast there, but it looks like I didn't get very many Heaven or Tiger scrolls, so it will be a little while before I can rank 4 Misumaru. This event is ending really soon. There will be a new one in about a day and a half, so I'm gonna make sure to clear all the event stages, because when you clear the event stages, it does give you some seal crystals. So yeah, you get seal crystals from clearing those stages, so I'm gonna make sure I clear them. I'm gonna show you how to optimize full auto for clearing a 3-wave stage that you have not seen before. So I don't know what's in this stage. For convenience sake, I'm gonna try and clear it using full auto. I just have to assume there are multiple enemies on each wave and optimize my story cards for that. I've set up my story cards so that I've got an accuracy story card and then a oh shoot. I've got an accuracy story card on the first spell card and a yin attack story card over here. So accuracy and then yin attack. So when I use full auto, it's going to use the spell cards from left to right. So I'm going to set up accuracy, 2 turns of accuracy, and then on the second turn, I'm going to use my all spell card to target all enemies. And the point of this is to set it up so that I maximize the damage dealt with my all spell card. Of course, if I were to do this manually with manual inputs without full auto, I would use power up and then my all spell card, because then I can boost. But full auto never boosts. So I just have to work around the algorithm. And so I'm setting up accuracy. I set up accuracy this turn, and then I'm using yin attack up, so hopefully this kills. And unfortunately it does not. But okay, so let's assume that the second wave died to the spell card, to the second spell card, and then it's basically the same thing for the second wave. And I have accuracy into yin attack up. And currently there's one enemy, but I don't know that. Going into a random 3-wave state, I just have to assume there's 3 enemies on each wave. So assuming there's 3 enemies, I would use solo spell card, which gives me accuracy, and I would use the all spell card, which is going to attack all enemies and set up as much damage as possible on the all spell card. So if one friend isn't powerful enough, then you can use multiple friends with the same accuracy yin attack sort of story card setup. So that's how you set up your friends for full auto. Accuracy into yin attack, accuracy, yin attack. And your last word, just put whatever. I would put accuracy here, but I don't have enough accuracy cards. I'm just using a yang attack up card. The third wave isn't a problem because the AI will save your last word or whatever spell card is on the right if you haven't unlocked your last word for the third wave, and that will very likely overkill the stage, or I guess not. This enemy resists my last word. This demonstration didn't go that well, but I hope you get the general idea of how to set up story cards for full auto. After a bit more event farming, I'm out of spirit points, so I just claim those from the mail and I buy spirit points from the events shop, which has quite a lot. That's pretty much it for today. We got some materials, but it wasn't quite enough to get Misumaru to rank 4. So I do the regular stuff, and I will be overnight farming again so I can get more event points. And I will see you guys tomorrow.